Liu Zhangyong's essay starts out by saying that accepting the post-war international order established by the Cairo Declaration and Potsdam Proclamation and complying with its pacifist constitution, Japan embarked on the road to peaceful development after surrendering to the Allied force in 1945. Liu goes on to explain that of late, Japanese right-wing forces have been trying to remove the military restraints by its constitution and change the international order. He says this rightist political tendency has become more obvious since December 2012, when Shinzo Abe took office for the second time, which is shown in two aspects. First, when talking about Japan's history of aggression, the Potsdam Proclamation, which was issued on July 26, 1945, said the forces that misled Japanese people into believing that they would conquer the world must be permanently eliminated, and Japanese war criminals punished. And in the Sino-Japanese joint statement signed in 1972 and 1998, the Japanese government said the Japanese state deeply feels its responsibilities for the considerable damage caused by the warfare it staged on Chinese people and expresses profound self-reflection over this. But as the analyst explains, in recent years, many Japanese politicians have violated the country's solemn commitments. The visits by Abe and other Japanese politicians to the war-linked Yasukuni Shrine and the denial of the Tokyo trial's verdicts contravene the Potsdam Declaration and violate Japan's commitment to the international community. Second, the Potsdam Proclamation is explicit on the territory of post-war Japan. Article 8 of the Declaration stipulates that the terms of the Cairo Declaration shall be carried out, and Japanese sovereignty shall be limited to the islands of Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, Shikoku, and such minor islands as we determine. The Cairo Declaration, issued jointly by the U.S., Great Britain, and China on December 1, 1943, says Japan shall restore all the territories it has stolen from China, such as Manchuria, Taiwan, and Penghu Islands, to China. The Diaoyu Islands, which Japan has been claiming as its territory, was then a part of Taiwan, which is an integral part of China. Former Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda's government intensified tensions between China and Japan by nationalizing some of the Diaoyu Islands. Now, the Abe government is strengthening its defense forces and trying to drag the U.S. into its confrontation with China. Liu Zhangyong goes on to say that in order to contrapose Abe's evil designs, the international community should compel Japan to continue complying with the post-war international order established by the Cairo Declaration and Potsdam Proclamation.
In her first testimony to Congress, U.S. Federal Reserve Chairwoman Janet Yellen has said she will continue to implement the monetary